No fixture on Saturday because of international call-ups to three of your players. Was therefore the weekend about rest and recuperation for your squad?
It was. I mean, we got some good minutes into them, before the weekend, and we did a real big hit with them. And then it allowed them to spend some time with the families, because certainly with a programme coming up and the games we've just played Saturday, Tuesday, you don't get that opportunity, and it does feel like you've lost your arm for that Saturday afternoon, or you've lost a leg. It's strange, when you're not actually competing on a Saturday in the season. Obviously off season you're not, but in the season it's weird, and I was out of the game myself, watching a player that I've not had the chance to watch yet because the programme's been so busy, and it's good just seeing the different, being sat in a different stadium and seeing football in a different way, but having a look at something that might end up being, a future target or a future player for the Stags. So, I enjoyed sort of disconnecting from what was going on in the league and sort of immersing myself in a different league, and that was good. Sunday I spent all day at a under sevens football tournament, just watching the purity of football and sort of again disconnecting and looking at the reason we start playing football and the reason that football's such a brilliant sport and such a brilliant game. It does bring people together, but just that innocence that kids play with. And I spoke to some of our lads yesterday about it, by going watching a tournament like that, and just the reason we live for football and we love football is because we started at such a young age. I think when it becomes your profession, sometimes it's difficult to understand that through football you was probably the best player. You probably all your career you've been the best player. Make yourself the best player, improve and keep wanting to improve, and certainly that's what this group of players are doing at the minute. So it's been a good reflection time really for everyone, I think.
Have you got your full quota of players back? I understand Christian Pearce is now back with you, but you're still waiting on Ryan Sweeney and Amari Sterling-James.
Yeah, just with the logistics of it, they'll train with us. Sweeney's will be with us today, Amari tomorrow. But Pearce come back in yesterday, and the travelling and playing on the pitch that it was a poor pitch they played on, has took his toll a little bit, so we've got to manage that now. And that's the important bit that we've now got to manage and pick up, that schedule that he had, and put that into our training programme, because, the most important thing is Mansfield Town, and the most important thing, Mansfield Town, pay KP's wages, and, we need him in top nick ready for Saturday, and that's what we've got to now, pick up that and make sure he is, and that preparation can affect sort of players. So I'm looking forward to getting KP now back on our training ground, and back in preparation mode and focus mode for Exeter City.